Hey there everyone, welcome back to the Dice Tower's continuing coverage from the GAMA Trade Show 2018. I'm Chaz, joined this time by Brian from Overworld Games, and you got a couple of neat things that you have set up and ready to show us, and I can't wait to dig in, so tell us about this one.
Yeah, so this is Barker's Row.
Okay.
Here you're a carnival barker, and you are trying to put the most fantastic attractions on your stage. So everybody has these to the start of the game, empty grandstands and a stage in front of it. So throughout the game, you're going to be playing attractions here on your stage. And then every time you play an attraction, two of these cute little Rube meeples come and join your grandstand.
Rubes.
Exactly, Rubes. Yep. So that's the goal of the game. Each time you play an attraction, you also go up on the strongman tower, which makes it harder to play future attractions. So it's kind of like a secret hidden catch-up mechanic for the game. But also you thematically kind of go up the strongman tower, and so what you do to play attractions, you have this kind of shared midway here. This is Barker's Row, and this is the midway. So on your turn, it's super easy. You've got your turn phases on the back, which camera won't be able to see, but you have turn phases on the back. It tells you all you have to do in your turn, there we go, is to bring one card from Barker's Row down into the midway. So you see the suits. So here are the 5 suits: horrors, beasts, freaks, oddities, and wild. So actually really 4 suits and wild. So you see the suit here on the back: oddities, horrors, wild, but you don't know the value. These can be got a 1, a 2, a 3, and then a 1+ on the wild. So you don't know what it's actually going to be. But you look at your hand of attractions that you happen to have. So this one I have a horror attraction, a freak attraction, and an oddities attraction. And I want to bring down, so like I would probably bring horrors or oddities down to help build up my number. What I'm going for is, so it looks like I'm red player, so I'm at level 8 on the strongman tower. So I need to get 8 in the suit of one of the attractions in my hand to play it. So I'm trying to build up 8. So right now, like oddities, I have 2, 3, 4 right now. So I need 4 more. Exactly. Yeah. So I could bring down an oddities here, and that's a 3. So I'm almost there. I'm at 7. I'm not quite there. So that's it. That'd be my turn. Maybe someone else's turn. So simple. All you do, one card down into the midway.
What happens? Let's say, for example, this wild got put into play. What happens when now there is 8 available?
Right. Yeah. So if I have 8, now I would choose any of these. So that was in oddities. So I have to choose my oddities attraction, and then I would just play it on my stage. And then 2 rubes would come jump into my grandstand. The object of the game, I didn't even tell you, fill your grandstands. That's all you're trying to do. So that's why you're trying to play attractions, get people in your grandstands.
So when you play your attractions, these stay here.
No, they do get discarded. So that's on the right side here at the back. It tells you what happens when you score an attraction. So you discard the cards you used, you go up on the strongman tower, you get a new attraction for your hand, and play your attraction. I think that's it.
So
add 2 meeples.
You're still going up on the strongman tower. So it's not going to be as simple as just, I went up, now we have still the cards here. These are going to be getting
gone.
Cycled. So it is going to really get more challenging as you get up there.
Yes. So this is 2 to 4 players. We have kind of 2 set up here. But yeah, someone can kind of sneak in there, grab the cards you were hoping to use on your turn, and use them for their own attraction. So,
nice. Now I love the artwork in this. Really distinct. It really fits the Carnival Barker vibe too. And I see this this kind of neoprene mat here. Is this an upgrade, or is that going to be?
That is. So it's shipping out to Kickstarter backers right now. I'm not sure when this is going to go live, but when we're filming. So. It's going out to backers now. This is part of, most of the backers got this. It's available on our website, but that isn't included in the retail version of it.
What is the timeline for release of the retail version?
May 30th it comes out.
So right around the corner pretty much. It's coming up soon. And what's the price point going to be for the retail version?
$40.
Oh, perfect. Cool.
So this is a game that I feel like you can get, like, you have these games that you play with your gamer friends, but this is one that's so simple you can get your casual gamer friends to come play with you because of the cute meeples, awesome art, just super simple rules, like very straightforward. But then I didn't really talk about the attractions. There are, so each of these are kind of one-time use abilities that you decide when to use them. So you choose to use this, say, now, you do whatever it says. So draw 5 cards from the Barker deck and play 2 of them into the midway. So when we were at 7, we weren't quite there to 8. That's when I could use this, and then I can draw 2 and hope that gets me over the top to be able to play it, that kind of thing.
Now, does removing cards from here remove rubes out of your stance?
It does not. Nope. So the attraction gets retired, goes back here. You still have 2 attractions on your stage, and you can use these later in the game. Whenever.
So they're still sitting there eager, ready to see what you're going to unveil next.
Exactly. Yep.
Excellent. Well, this is great, but this is just the beginning, because I understand you have another game ready to show us. Okay, so let's get that set up and get ready to talk about that one.
Cool.
All right, Brian, so the next thing you've set up here is actually kind of extra special to me, because it looks like it's based on the Valiant comics universe.
Yes.
And I was involved a little bit in my local comic book scene, the small publishing scene in the 90s, so I had a lot of familiarity with like Image and Valiant and stuff back then. This, of course, looks like it's based more on the modern, but it really is bringing back a lot of memories. So I really want to hear what this one's all about.
Yeah, so Valiant was, a lot of people kind of know it from back in the day. It was very, pretty popular there at that time, and then it kind of went through some troubling times. Yeah. But now it has been purchased by a new owner, and they are just doing so much with it. They're coming out with movies. They've got a comicbook.com TV series coming out, which is it's Ninjak versus the Valiant universe.
Oh, nice.
So we kind of made this game to supplement that. Okay. So kind of what happens in that that TV series, you get to live it out within this game. So basically, but yeah, so there is going to be a whole lot more coming from Valiant. You'll see them. They're doing movies, kind of similar to like what the Marvel and DC are doing with superhero movies. So they're going to do the same thing. And Valiant is special in the comic book world because all of their timelines, like it's all on the same timeline.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's really cool, and it makes it easier to do those kinds of superhero movies. So. Yeah, I'm excited to see what they do next. But so this game, you get to play as one of your favorite heroes. So we have 6 in this one: Bloodshot, Shadow Man, Livewire, Eternal Warrior, Armstrong, and Exo Man of War. So you get to play as those characters. This game is just perfect for the Valiant fan. You don't have to be, it's pretty simple what you do like on your turn. So it's super easy to learn for those, if you're a Valiant fan, you're gonna love this game. If you're even if you're not into, board games, you don't play that many, this is still gonna be super easy to get into. But you play as one of these heroes. You have a special power. That is representative of what Exo is. He's extra strong, so he kind of has a strength-related power. But basically, you're fighting against Ninjak. Ninjak is normally on our team. He's a good guy. Ninjak is normally, but he stole a book, the Book of the Geomancer, and we don't know why. So we're kind of like, Ninjak, what are you doing? You're supposed to be a good guy.
It happens.
Yeah. So we got to stop him. And if you know Ninjak, he's got a bunch of like gadgets and stuff. So he's going to be throwing out threats at you that you have to keep fighting and knocking down. So like this threat takes manipulation, 2 manipulation and 2 strength to defeat. Okay. So we have that. You can see kind of how you're going to get these. You're going to power up by taking these tactics, and you're going to kind of raid the weapons locker, which gives you more strength. So that goes here. So now you have 2 strength. You have 3 manipulation, 1 knowledge. So we can defeat this threat. So you're gonna, Okay.
Are all of these cards here, I see they're color-coded, are all of these from the tactics deck? Is that what it is? Okay,
yep,
so
exactly.
They're revealed color-coded, they go in for upgrades.
Yep, okay. So these, that just makes you stronger in different areas so that you can fight threats that come up. So you're teamed up with other people. It's actually 1 to 6 players. So pretty big, spread. You can play this on your own, or you can play it with 6 people.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Scales even solo.
It does. Nice. So it's super easy to get this to the table. And it's our first solo game too. So that's also pretty cool.
Yeah, I want to come back to that in just a minute.
Yeah, sure.
But, so in this, how do you win? How do you beat Ninja?
Yeah. So there's level 1, 2, and 3 threats. So once you defeat all of them, game is over. You see how well you've done with your secret hidden agenda. So this is answers. This is answers and justice. Those are two symbols you're going to find on different cards throughout the game.
Okay.
So if every time you get a pair of those, it's worth 3 points. And then every threat you defeat is worth a point.
Okay.
So that's it. Whoever has the most points did the best completing. So my hidden agenda here is you seek destruction. So if I did the best at those, so those are going to be taking certain tactics and defeating certain threats, then I'm going to win. So one winner.
One winner.
Yep,
Okay. Cooperative, but still one winner.
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
That's the basics. You can let people borrow your power so that you can help them defeat threats, because you are working together.
Yes,
this is also super tough. The game is hard. It's very, very hard.
So you can't have everyone going out as a lone wolf. You are going to have to collaborate. But
you
at the same
will
time,
lose. Yeah. If anyone dies, you all lose.
Okay.
So you got to be really careful. You really got to team up, help each other, and then still kind of on the side be working towards your objective.
That's nice. How you have to find that balance.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's nice.
Yep.
So where is this in terms of development?
This is coming out April 18th.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Next month.
Ready to go. I know. Yep.
Very nice. Cool. And what's the suggested MSRP going to be?
This one, $29.99.
Oh, very nice.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
Now, one thing I wanted to come back to. You mentioned that this was your first Overworld Games' first solo game. Also, I noticed that when correct me if I'm wrong, but when Overworld started publishing, your first few games were all social deduction, and that was like going to be the focus. And I'm seeing that this is branching out.
Yeah.
So tell me, just for a couple of minutes, tell me about that, how that focus is changing.
Yeah, I mean, so we started 4 years ago with Good Cop, Bad Cop. That was our first game. And it did well. We did New Salem, another social deduction game. We kind of became like, oh, they're the new social deduction company, or a new social deduction company, similar to like Bezier and Indie Boards and Cards were also kind of along that same line. And so we wanted to just differentiate a little bit. We also, we're learning how it all works, really. I mean, we're new publishers. We're trying to figure out what works, what doesn't, what people want. We had, people who were, wanted other types of games. There was also a time where there was kind of a negative connotation with social deduction. Like, oh, it's another social deduction game in some circles. So we kind of saw that coming. Didn't know if it was going to be like a long-term thing that people didn't like those games, or, we want to make the people who buy games happy. We want to make the games. They don't want social deduction. We should make something else. But honestly, yeah, we're kind of learning as we go. What we're doing. I think a lot of people in this industry are, and so we're. This is just kind of what we felt like we were passionate about, now, and so that's what we wanted to bring. And I think that passion is going to come through in our games. It's going to make games better, and we'll see what comes in the future. But
I was going to say that's fair enough.
That's what we're doing right now.
With Carnival Barker and this one, you can definitely see the passion behind it in what you're developing here. So it's really nice to see.
Yeah,
cool. But overall, this all looks really great and exciting. So thank you, Brian, for joining me. And thank you
having
guys.
Me. Yeah.
Anytime. So until then, next time that we get together, I've been Chaz with Brian from Overworld Games. And stay tuned to the Dice Tower for more coverage from the GAMA Trade Show 2018 from Reno, Nevada. Till then, take care.